The magical heist franchise Now You See Me has been a massive success, and fans are already wondering, where do things stand with Now You See Me 4? In 2025, we finally got the long-awaited third installment, Now You See Me, Now You Don't, which brought back the original Horsemen and introduced them to a trio of young, aspiring magicians. And let me tell you, the ending doesn't just leave the door open for another adventure, it literally sets up what's coming next. Some people are even calling the third film the best in the entire franchise, which means Now You See Me 4 has some seriously high expectations to live up to. So let's break down everything we know about the fourth movie's development. Now You See Me 4 is officially confirmed. The status of a fourth installment has been known since early 2025. At CinemaCon, Lionsgate officially confirmed that Now You See Me 4 is in development. Adam Fogelson, chair of Lionsgate Motion Picture Group, made the announcement and revealed that Ruben Fleischer, who directed Now You See Me, Now You Don't, is returning to helm the fourth film. Fogelson said the studio was thrilled to have Fleischer back, and Fleischer himself said, "Of course I want to keep it going." So the creative team is locked in and ready to go. The known producers include original creator Bobby Cohen, Secret Hideout's Alex Kurtzman, and Lionsgate's Meredith Week. Current development status. During the promotional tour for Now You Don't in November 2025, Fleischer confirmed that Now You See Me 4 is still in the writing process. The studio hasn't officially announced who's writing the script, but it's likely one of the three credited writers from the third film. Eric Warren Singer, Seth Grahame-Smith, or Michael Leslie is involved. Since the script is still being developed, there's no set start date for filming yet. Now You See Me forecast. While Lionsgate hasn't officially confirmed any cast members yet, we can expect the core group to return. Jesse Eisenberg's J. Daniel Atlas, Woody Harrelson's Merritt McKinney, and Dave Franco's Jack Wilder are all set up to return for their fourth consecutive appearances. Isla Fisher's Henley Reeves and Lizzie Kaplan's Lula May are also expected to show up for their third time in the franchise. But here's where it gets exciting. Now You See Me 4 will also bring back the new generation. Justice Smith's Charlie Vanderberg, Dominic Sessa's Bosco Leroy, and Ariana Greenblatt's June McClure. In Now You Don't, they're positioned as the future of the Horsemen and officially become members by the end of the film. Fleischer has also confirmed that Mark Ruffalo's Dylan Rhodes will have a larger role in the fourth film, though how much we see of him may come down to the actor's availability. There's also a possibility that Rosamund Pike's Veronica Vanderberg could return, and characters like Daniel Radcliffe's Walter Mabry, Michael Caine's Arthur Tressler, Sana Lathan's Natalie Austin, and David Warshawski's Agent Cowan could also come back after being absent from Now You See Me, Now You Don't. Now You See Me 4 story setup. So what's the story going to be about? Well, Now You Don't set it up perfectly. The movie ends with all 8 Horsemen members gathered together, just hanging out, when they're interrupted by a locked box containing a hologram message from Dylan Rhodes. In the message, Dylan officially anoints Charlie, Bosco, and June as members of the Horsemen, and confirms to the entire group that they're returning to the world of the Eye. His message ends with this line: "You thought your work was done? You're just getting started." While we don't have specific details about what's coming next, the message makes it clear that Now You See Me 4 will revolve around all 8 Horsemen: Danny, Merritt, Jack, Henley, Lula, Charlie, Bosco, and June, working together to pull off another part of the Eye's master plan. This will almost certainly involve exposing a corrupt individual or company who has wronged many people, including typically one of the Horsemen themselves. Now You See Me 4 release date. There's currently no confirmed release date for Now You See Me 4. Even though Lionsgate announced the movie's development before Now You Don't came out, they didn't specify exactly when audiences would see the Horsemen reunited. With the script already in the works, the release date will depend on how quickly the screenplay comes together. But Fleischer and Lionsgate won't want to rush out a sequel that disappoints audiences, so the most important thing is making sure the film is in a good place before they lock in a date. The most optimistic scenario would be Now You See Me 4 releasing in 2027, but 2028 is more realistic. That would match the same 3-year gap that came between the first 2 installments. Everyone involved definitely doesn't want a repeat of the 9-year wait for Now You Don't, and with the current development status, that should be easy to avoid. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like and subscribe for more updates on Now You See Me 4 and other movie news.